guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me again with another cross buns recipe. Today we'll be making some coconut cross buns. While this may be new to some, it's an old school classic, and if you know, you know. So let's get started. Here I have some all-purpose flour. I'll be using some dry cherries and raisins. I have some finely grated coconut. I will be using some coconut milk. I have melted butter, 1 egg, cinnamon, nutmeg, some sugar, vanilla, and yeast. So this is how I prepare my fruit. I like to soak them in hot water for about 8 minutes. Then I drain the water off, add them to a blender, and chop it up real fine. I like to do this because I like when the fruits are evenly distributed throughout the dough and you can have fruit in every bite. Once it's blended, this is how it should be looking. Now let's move on to the next step. What you want to do is grab a mixing bowl and you want to add all your dry ingredients, mix them really well and set aside. The dry ingredients will be the spices, the flour, and the grated coconut. Now let's combine the wet ingredients. You want to add your sugar to the coconut milk as well as the egg, the melted butter, and the vanilla. Mix well. Make sure that your milk is warm. Then we will add our yeast to the mixture. Mix well and allow to sit for about 10 minutes. Now to the dry ingredients, you want to make a well in the middle, then add all of your wet ingredients. We'll also add the raisins and the cherries here, and we will mix until we form a super soft dough. If you want super soft cross buns, make sure that your dough is the right texture. So once you mix this well, we will lay it onto our countertop, add a little bit of flour, and we'll knead it until the dough comes together perfectly. Then we will place it back into our mixing bowl, cover, and allow it to rise for about an hour. After about an hour, your dough should double in size. Next, you want to add a small pinch of flour to your surface, and you will knead the dough for a few seconds to remove any air that may be inside it. Then you want to cut the dough out into equal parts. You can cut them as small or as big as you like. It's all about personal preference. If you would like more cross buns, you can double the amount of ingredients to get more. Then you want to grab a piece of that dough and form it into a nice round dough ball. You will place it into your baking dish and carry on with the same process. Now if your dough becomes sticky, you can add some oil to the palm of your hands just so you won't change the texture of the dough by adding more flour. Don't add flour, use oil instead. I was using coconut oil here, and just carry on until you're all done. I got 9 cross buns from the amount of dough that I had. You will cover it and allow it to rise for about 30 minutes. While it's rising, we will make the cross for the bun using flour and water. You want to mix the flour and water into a thick consistency. When you're done, it should be looking like this. Once the dough has risen for a second time, we'll go ahead and place the cross over top. I did put my flour mixture into a sandwich bag and just clip the ends. You could use any kind of plastic bag if you like, and you just go across just like you see me doing here. Go across one side and then you go to the opposite side, and yeah, that's it. Super simple and easy. Once we are done, we will place this in a 350-degree oven for about 30 to 45 minutes. It all depends on your oven how long this will take, but yeah, that's it, guys. And while our cross buns is in the oven, let's make a glaze to go over top using sugar and water. Super simple. We will mix well and set that aside. After about 40 minutes, my cross buns are finally done. They smell amazing. I can't wait to try it. So now you want to go in with your glaze while the buns are hot. We will glaze it nicely, and then you want to remove it from your pan, place it on a wire rack, and let it cool down before we dig in. So if you notice, some of the buns are missing. Before I could even show you all what it looks like on the inside, my daughter already went in and devoured the buns. It was so good. It was so soft and melting in your mouth. Trust me, the right amount of sweetness. The coconut came right through. You could taste all the spices, and I did pair it up with some lovely cheese, and it was to die for. I hope you all give this recipe a try. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it, and leave a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe as well. I will leave all the ingredients and measurements down in my description box, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you for watching. Happy Easter in advance, and as always, enjoy.